Do you have a giant PP? Most artists tend to really struggle with their procrastination problem. And I'm here to help you with this. Before we get into this, I want to first acknowledge and thank everyone who has now brought this Art in Void channel to over 2,000 subscribers. Feels really good. I love that this message is resonating with a lot of people, and I'm just so thankful. You've left a lot of really quality comments, graciously kind comments about a lot of the times on the meditations or some of these videos like this about the insights I'm providing. So thank you. And if this might be a good time, if you have not yet subscribed, I hope that I've earned your subscription with a simple like through some of the quality that I've been providing. With that, stick around to the end of this video because I have a little something to share. I haven't posted a video here in a couple weeks because I've been working on something really exciting. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it at the end of this video. But back to your procrastination problem. You may say, Jesse, I am afraid of getting rid of my big hulking PP. And don't worry, Slick, you're going to keep it, and I'm going to just make it more big and beautiful. So let's talk about procrastination and how it wreaks havoc, whatever you want to say, for all of us. And for me, it shows up something like this. Like I'll have maybe like 3 songs written. But when it comes to actually opening up my program and getting things set up to produce this song, go through all the mixing and the mastering, and then like a cover image and the logistics of uploading and all this stuff, I'll just play it a couple more times on my guitar and then check out my phone and, it's a monkey. So maybe you're working on something like a book or getting your Etsy store up, something in that void, that blank page, or that call is sitting there staring at you. Write me, get this done. And you're just staring at it. And then you delay and you delay. And then another year goes by and your art is still not out into the world. So I'm going to offer a couple massive mindset shifts that will help you in alleviating this big PP of yours. I'm afraid this whole PP gag is getting old.
That's what she said.
So let's turn that problem into pleasure. Like I said, you get to keep that PP, but now it's going to become a big, pulsating procrastination pleasure. So the fact is this: some of you actually like to procrastinate, but you just haven't acknowledged that. You haven't accepted that about yourself. You may actually like procrastination. And maybe it's actually the best way for you to work. Multiple studies have found that procrastination, when managed strategically and consciously, can be a powerful ally in the creative process. These studies show that delays allow your ideas to incubate, giving your brain more time to explore possibilities unconsciously and fostering more innovative solutions. And this is a form of divergent thinking that also encourages mental flexibility, helping artists and thinkers approach tasks from fresh perspectives. So procrastination is not bad in and of itself, but it is all about how you do it. When you embrace procrastination as a part of your process, it can relieve stress, allow for reflection, and optimize your focus under pressure. The way I kind of approach it, I kind of think of like almost like feeling my way into alignment. And some people may get an assignment and it's like, boom, they're ready to go and they're off to the races. But others, like myself, we need every last breath of space to allow their creative mind and spirit to click. But then once they do, they produce incredible work. So I do not want to do this though. I do not want to offer you an excuse to delay your creative vision for yet another year. I'm encouraging you to take pleasure in your process instead of shaming it about yourself. The artist is made in the process, as is their art. And the other important point to recognize is this. We need to be aware that we actually might also find pleasure in that intense pressure as well. And when I made my first feature film, it was so hard, it was so taxing and exhausting. And crossing the finish line took everything out of me. But it was actually one of the best feelings I've ever had in the world because it was pushing myself beyond my known limits. And I came through. And I find pleasure in that. If you can identify with this at all, please let me know to make me not feel like I'm a total weirdo. So in our age of instant gratification, distractions all around us, we can actually revel in a period of crushing focus. It's the sharpening of our sword. And I actually believe that this is why a lot of people in the past handful of years have gotten really into like insanely difficult video games. It forces incredible focus that otherwise life doesn't always offer. And the reality is winning all the time sucks. We don't always want everything to be easy. It's in the process of testing that we experience ourselves in new ways. So with this awareness, you can begin to lean into your procrastination with some pleasure. But distinguish the difference between procrastination and the painful regret that you have from letting unrealized dreams slip away to meaningless distractions. Those are two different things entirely. And I've said it before, I will say it again. Artists love deadlines. Set your deadline. And I don't even care if you miss it. I miss my self-imposed deadlines all the time. But deadlines force movement. And the real shift I'm asking you and inviting you to explore today is to expand your relationship that you have with your idea of procrastination. Feel a little more into the pain and frustration and instead turning it into pleasure. Take pleasure in the spaciousness and sorting through your feelings, your intuitions, meditation, reflection, even if nothing looks like it's getting done. But then also lean into that pressure that makes diamonds when you hit that deadline. All systems are online. It's like red alert because you haven't made anything yet and it's due tomorrow. I mean, if you aren't going to wield that heavy, hulking pee-pee when it's needed, then what's the point of having it? All right, so I hope you appreciate this whole shtick that I laid out here. And that's the end of this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe. Now I'm going to share something really quick as a preview of what's to come. I've been working my ass off for the last 6 months, and especially the past 2 months, on building an Art and Void community. It's a whole platform where I'm in the next week or so, I'm going to open it up to the public. So this is a members only community where together we work on elevating our mind, our body, and our spirit to support each other in our artistic pursuits. I can't quite share all the details yet, but the kind of the brass tacks of it is if you've enjoyed anything that I've been putting out on this channel, just turn it up to 11. It's everything I've been doing here, but way more connected, robust, and transformative. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so it'll show up on here when I'm ready to share those details. And remember that the void is not an emptiness to be feared, but a space of infinite possibilities waiting to be explored.